Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay. Hello, gamers and collectors. It's your boy Kentman, bringing you that JRPG and fan service content you deserve. And it's day 2 on us having no power. Again, just to let you know what's going on, there's a massive thunderstorm in the Pennsylvania area, and it knocked out a lot of power, and a lot. And it's still out. It probably will be out for another 5 to 7 days, they say. They're trying to get it up and running. There's construction going on as we speak. And despite that, I still gotta make videos. So it's gonna be in this like kind of phone view way. And I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. So with me not having any power and kind of figure out what I can do allows me to like think a little bit more about the future and just the things that I want to talk about and stuff. I guess in this particular video, the one thing I want to talk about the most is Senran Kagura. Because as you all know, I love this franchise. I love it. I love it to death. And it pains me to the fact that we probably will not see any new Senran Kagura ever again. Because in this month, coming into May, New Link is going to be canceled on the 30th. And I don't even have power right now to play it, to get content, to share in the moments of it closing, and it will be the last true game, unless you count Senran Kagura Run, which a lot of people don't, but it is a game technically, that we'll have. And it just sucks. It so indubitably sucks. Why? Because one, Senran Kagura is up there as my, I guess you could say, Mount Rushmore of games. You have Atelier. You have Final Fantasy for me. Mostly 7. You have Neptunia. And the other Mount Rushmore face is Senran Kagura for me. And the fact that all 3, Neptunia, Final Fantasy 7, and Atelier are thriving so hard right now. And Senran Kagura can't get a brand new game is so stupid to me. And the fact that it's left to the only viable option is a pachinko machine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look at my last video. It just is appalling to me. It's appalling that that is what Senran Kagura is reduced to. This series is so beloved and so amazing that it deserves better, because it's not like any of these games didn't have success. Each one of these games had success. Maybe not indubitably on the PlayStation 4, because all these games did end up getting censored at some point. But they're on PC, they're on Switch, they're on so many other platforms. They have an anime series too, actually, and they have figures coming out all the time. So it doesn't make any sense to me that this series is just isolated by Marvelous. And like I said, you can't even blame Sony too much at this point, because they don't own the IP. Marvelous does. Marvelous is on the box. Marvelous is not on this soundtrack, but it's on the back. You see, every time Marvelous is in control, I'm trying to see if she is on the book. Probably not. But if you go to the fine print, I'm sure Marvelous is in control of the series. The point is, Marvelous holds the keys to bringing the series back. And it shows to me right now, they either hate Senran Kagura. Now, I know in some ways, Sony did play a hand in making the creator of Senran Kagura leave and go to Side Games, which he is at currently right now making a game. No one knows what it is at the moment, but there is a game from him coming from Side Games over there. And now, we just need another person to champion Senran Kagura. I don't know who that person is, but someone has to step up and be like, yo, a lot of these characters, you got Asuka, you got Homura, you got all of these girls here from Yumi, you got in Kagura, you got Katsuguri, you have Ronia, you have Ronia, you have Robi and Ronia. You have all these characters, all these beautiful characters that just are amazing and beautiful and amazing in their own ways. They have their own deep stories and they have their own connections. And yeah, we'll never get to see them in another game. And I've always talked about how Senran Kagura should have so many different games, from sports games. They will work in racing games. They will work in a fighting game. They will work in a volleyball game like Dead or Alive. They have done collabs with Dead or Alive. They have done collabs with Supersonico. They have done collabs with Neptunia. There's so many things they can do that it just is so frustrating that we don't get another Senran Kagura. They don't use it correctly. It just is appalling to me. So as I'm sitting here thinking, it's just frustrating that Atelier is getting a brand new game. It gets brand new games all the time because their publisher cares about Yumi. It is appalling to me that, Final Fantasy is thriving right now and getting more Final Fantasies. Neptunia is back. Neptunia, well, has never been away, but we're getting the Rebirth trilogy in the West. After thinking it wasn't actually coming, but it's coming to the Switch. It's coming to PS4. We're getting a brand new line game in the Neptunia series that's supposed to be announced this year. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And if you were wondering why I'm keep pointing over here, because this is where my Neptunia section is going to go. I have a couple wall scrolls that needs to go up. This is the Mega Dimension, the Mega Dimension wall scroll, and then we have this one with Nepgear and Adult Neptune, which is from the anime specifically. So yeah, we're gonna put that right there, as well as I got a couple of the games here and some other stuff that needs to go in the spot, but it's not ready because I'm still painting the chimney, as you can see. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. You're kind of getting a sneak peek at what the room is looking like right now, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this series and what Marvelous can do. In my opinion, at this point, it would be nice for them to do kind of a reboot. A soft reboot to the series at this point. I don't want them to take away any of the characters, but do what Dynasty Warriors did and do a Dynasty Warrior, a Senran Kagura Origins, where it sets the world back to the original game and it makes the world feel more complete, where all the characters are there from the start. I mean, I guess it would kind of take away from the original Hibeji Academy squad and would automatically put Meibei there. But if you don't even do Meibei at first, it can still be Gensen is there at first, Hibeji and the Homura girls before they become Crimson Squad is there, and they're doing the same storylines at some point, but then somewhere at the end you see Meibei come through and be like, well, I'm gonna be the new leader or something. I don't know, maybe she's a first year in the Origins, and then eventually she becomes the new leader of Hibeji in the second Origins game. I don't know what it could be. Maybe we could talk about it in the comments, but either way, that's where I'm gonna leave it. I don't wanna make this video too long, especially because I gotta edit all this and get it up for us to watch. So let me know how you guys feel. Would you want a Dynasty Warriors Origins Senran Kagura game where they kind of soft reboot the series and take it back to a nice base level and go up from there? Or would you just want a new game in general? Personally, I would want a new game in general. It doesn't really matter to me, but that is where I would want the series to go, because the series has been through so many like left turns and turmoil and all these different ways that the series has gone at this point, and it would be nice to see the series return to an original origin spot and then build up from there. Like, even with a new creative mind at the helm, I mean, I don't want them to take away any elements like censoring the games or not making them lose clothes when they do their bursts and all that. I don't want that, but I do want a brand new, like, starting point, you know? That's kind of what I would like to see. But either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I will be looking forward to comments. And again, I'll just keep trying to do more videos as my power returns and stuff, and see what I can do for these, I guess you could say, phone videos. I didn't know what to say after that, but I will try to keep you guys updated on what happens in the future. Probably in the next couple of days, I'll get my actual setup back up and running, and we'll see how things go. But for now, thanks for watching. I'm almost about to hit 10K, which is a very monumental thing. So this is another reason why this thunderstorm power outage is terrible, because I've been preparing for stuff for that, and now everything's kind of on a hold because of that. So hopefully it comes back soon so we can get back in production. So either way, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing for more, and I will see you in the next video. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the year, and with your help and support, I could definitely do that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.